Okay. Okay, so today is Thursday, April 7th. And today I will be doing line work. Andy Lesage will be doing Heian Shodan variations. And Andy Lim will be doing Nijushiho. Okay. Okay, bowing in. All right, first one, we've got Agayuke, Kizami Maigari, and Yatsuki. So on each of these, we're going to start slow. We'll do repetitions to get the power, but starting Agayuke, Kizami Maigari, Yatsuki. Try to get all techniques settled and punch. Okay, so moving back. Again, slow, one count, all three methods. It. Ni. Sun. Chi. Go. Mate. Okay, now increasing the speed. It. Ni. Sun. Chi. Go. Mate. Okay, next we have Shutu. Okay, Shutu, okay. Kizami Maigari, Nukite. Okay, sink into the stances and drive. Think about the back foot and all of these techniques to get full power. So, it's
Pete, Shutoki, Kizami Maigari, Nukite. Nope, Kizami. One, front leg, two. There you go.
Sun. Chi. Go. Rope, if you got space. Mate. It. Ni. Sun. Chi. Go. Hey. Mate. Okay, and let's do that one. I feel it's got a good flow to it. Let's do it full power.
So make sure everybody, you're bending your knees into your stance so you can really drive into the next one.
It. Ni. Sun. Chi. Mate. It. Ni. Sun. Chi. Hey. Mate. Yeah. All right. Next one is one that we actually reviewed last week, but it's a very good one for changing stance. So, Soto Oke in front stance, Kiwadachi, Epiuchi, Uraken, and then back to front stance, Yakuzuki. Go back as far as you can. It. Ni. Sun. Chi. And go. What that? It. Ni. Sun. one is Brahma front stance, Kazama Zuki, Maigiri Oizuki. So it's front stance, kind of a Kamai. So Kazama Zuki, Maigiri Oizuki, and then come back to the Kamai. Ich. Ni. Sun. Chi. Go. Mate.
Okay, so reminder to everybody, one of the corrections from last time was make sure you withdraw that lead jab while you're kicking. So don't leave it out there. Go out, come back, so that you can use it if you need it, okay?
Us. Right, going back. Ich. Ni. Sun. Chi. Go. What that? Okay.
So Peter, that lunge punch is exactly the technique that I was talking about earlier that gets you leaning, okay? Yeah, a little bit sideways, a little bit forward, okay?
Okay, let's do that one again. I'll slow the count down so we can focus on the technique. And then the last couple, we can burn it out. So, ich. Ni.
That's better, Peter.
Sun.
Yeah, right side is your worst.
Chi. Go. Mate. Back. Ich. Ni. Sun. Chi. Go. Hey. And mate. Okay. Okay. Next couple, I pulled out of the kata jite. First one is the Yamazuki, which is both starting in the Kiva dash. So turning on the ball of the foot and then coming down with the hand, holding back the arm and then slightly forward in front of the body. Starting Kibadachi. Ich. Ni. Sun. Chi. If you got room, go. Mate. Arms up. Ich. Ni. Sun. Chi. Go. Damn it. The other technique that I pulled out of jite is the sote, moving again on the ball of the foot through the middle and in. Okay, so the back of your room as far as you can. Ich. Ni. Sun. Chi. Go. What that? Ich. Oops, sorry. My bad. Ich. Ni. Sun. Chi. Go. Okay. Okay. And I've got the first moves out of the Sof Chin Kata. So So you basically all the front moves. So our Fudadachi, itch, then stepping out, and then punch, punch. And then we're going to go down the line with that. Okay. First one, itch. Make sure your stance is good and strong. It's the immovable stance. Knee, same stance, pushing forward on that front leg or front knee, and then punch, punch. Itch, knee, sunchi, itch, knee, sunchi. Okay, and mate, itch, knee, sunchi, itch, knee.
So Pete, do that arm out with your right arm. Remember, it's backside arm. Do the tate shuto with the right arm out.
So it's with the right arm, right down, and then underneath.
Yes, correct, underneath. There you, no, not the front arm, Pete. The other arm. So.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so make the right arm go underneath, Pete.
Okay. All right, we'll break it down again. First move is stepping forward, Fudadachi. Then your right arm, which is lower, goes underneath your left arm and comes out.
Yeah, so here's the problem, Mary, is you're doing it as if you're doing the regular kata and they're doing it, trying to do it in your mirror, which means they're doing it opposite.
Right, right. Okay.
So see if you can start with your left going down. There you go. So everybody follow her as if you're in the mirror. Right, there you go. And then she's going to step forward with her left, your right arm, her left, and then punch, punch.
Okay. Punch, punch.
Come on, Pete. Tate shuto with your right hand, okay?
Okay. I'll go back.
So step out with your right leg, one, Pete. There you go. Now bring your right hand underneath. No, your right hand underneath. There you go. Now press out with your right hand as you step forward. Oh, your right hand, not your left hand.
Okay.
There you go. Then punch, punch.
Punch, punch.
Then step forward again. One more. Right leg forward. Down block. No, right leg forward. Down block. High block. Good. Right hand underneath. Press out and punch, punch. And make sure that tate shuto goes on the outside of your extended arm. Okay. Okay, let's go back to the beginning. Okay. Let's go back to the beginning. Mary, I need you to go left arm, left leg, left hand, low.
Okay. Us. Itch. Knee. Sunshi. Itch. Knee. Sunshi.
Peter, right hand goes stepping out. There you go.
Itch. Knee.
Right hand underneath now, right? There you go.
Sunchi.
Punch, punch.
What? Now I'll go back to the back of the room so it's a little easier to see from the front.
All right, so everybody go back so you're facing again.
All right, this can be our best showing of this technique. Itch. Knee. Sunchi.
Peter, right hand goes out first. after the down block, rising block, the right hand goes underneath your armpit to make the tate shuto.
All right, itch. Knee.
So right hand under your armpit. There you go. You got the wrong leg forward, Pete. There you go.
Sunchi.
Now you want to have your left leg forward when you make that tate shuto. Pete.
Okay. One more this way.
Or Peter, I mean, sorry.
Itch.
Now step forward. One.
Knee.
Right hand, Peter. Good.
Sunchi.
Punch, punch. Good.
Okay. Very good. Okay.
Let's do it one more time.
Okay. All right, here we go.
So step out right leg first, Peter.
Itch.
There you go. Right hand underneath. Good.
Sunchi.
Punch, punch.
Itch. Knee. Sunchi. Itch. Knee. Sunchi.
All right, much better. Much better.
Okay.
Much better.
We could do one more.
Sure.
And then I think that's going to be about it for my section. Okay. All right. Our best showing yet. Itch. Knee. Sunchi. Itch. Knee. Sunchi. Itch. Knee. Sunchi. And yummy. All right, very good. Okay. That is about 20 minutes for me. And I had a couple extra, but I can have them for another day, so that's good. And I believe Andy Lesage is next.
All right.
All right, give me a second to get out of the chair here. Mr. Gimp doesn't move as quick as he should. Okay, I'm getting out. All right, where is Andy Lesage? Replace. All right, everybody seeing Andy? All right, very good. Take it away, Andy.
Thank you, Sensei. I was going to do some variations of Heian Shodan. About half a dozen of them. We'll do them, each of them a couple of times. In getting the list of these variations ready, I found that there was a list of another dozen that are, some of those are a bit more complicated. We might try them another time. But let's go start with regular Heian Shodan. First time by the count, my count, okay? And Heian Shodan, regular.
So Andy,
yes.
Why don't you come toward your camera, turn around and go away from the group so everybody can just follow you, okay?
Sounds good.
All right, thank you.
Heian Shodan, regular. Itch, knee, sun, shigo, row, shit, touch, two, high, itch, knee, sun, shit, go, row, shit, touch, high, itch, knee, sun, shit, yum. So since we've done these over and over and it's the first kata, we'll do it one more time, no count. Sensei, correct me if you want me to make a change. If you need me to do it again with the count, I was just thinking you can go with my pace or your pace.
Oh, go right ahead.
Yes. Heian Shodan, regular. Hajime. Yeah. Yes. So that's regular. We're gonna, the other forms we'll try are we'll add one new technique that is not part of the kata. The next version after that we'll add two moves, but it will be the same move that we'll be doing every single time. We'll do mirror image, and then we'll do the reverse kata from the back to the front. So next, yeah, and we'll do one with switching. So next, we're going to do regular. Sorry for the blurry screen. Regular with Kizami Mayagiri. Before the next move. So after every move, we'll do after each technique, we'll do the Kizami Mayagiri. So I'll show first the first four moves, then we'll do it. So first move, Kizami Mayagiri. Second, Kizami Mayagiri. Third, Kizami Mayagiri. Kizami Mayagiri. And so on. So we'll do it by the count first. So after the down block, the lunge punch, the hammer fist, Heian Shodan, the regular, with Kizami Mayagiri. After every move. Pitch. Knee. Stun. Shift. Go. Drop. Shift. Touch. Two. Pitch. Knee. Stun. Shift. Go. Pitch. Knee. Go. Tight. Pitch. Knee. Stun. Shift. Down. So we'll do this one more time. I was thinking we do it that are just no count, just follow my pace. But Sensei, if you need me to change anything, let me know. I was just gonna do it one more time. Heian Shodan with Kizami Mayagiri. Hajime. So that's two different versions. The next one, we're going to be doing, as soon as we do one of the techniques, so I'll face you the first time. So after each technique, like the down block, we're going to be doing that same technique. So the down block, 2 more times by switching, swapping legs in place. So 1, 2, really fast. So the next move is lunge punch. And then the 2 moves are, so switching, swapping legs, 1, 2. Down block, 2 more down blocks, 1, 2. Hammer fist, 2 more hammer fists. Lunge punch, 2 lunge punches. And so on. So with 2 switches, we're not jumping, we're just moving and shuffling back and forth, basically. But so each technique is done once, the regular kata, and 2 extra times, really fast. So the rhythm will be 1, which is the actual move, and then 1, 2, the new moves. So Heian Shodan regular with 2 additional switch technique repetitions. Itch, knee, sun, chi, go, itch, knee, sun, chi, hey, itch, knee, sun, chi, go, rock, chich, out, itch, knee, sun, chi. Yeah. So we'll do this one again. Now when we do the swapping and the switching, we'll jump. Same thing, just a little faster. So down block, and then 2 down blocks in place. Lunge punch, 2 lunge punches. So we're not doing the technique twice because it's exactly the same one. We'll just speed it up, do it by the count. So Heian Shodan with the 2 switches, jumping. Itch, knee, sun, chi, go, rock, itch, knee, go, sun, itch, chi, go, rock, touch, itch, knee, sun, chi, hey, itch, knee, sun, chi. Yeah. Let's take the time real quick. Okay. So we'll do this one more time with no count. Your own count or follow mine. And then we'll go to the next variation after it. Heian Shodan with double switch, jumping in place. Hajime. All right. So the next one after this is mirror image. So every move, opposite direction of what we did in the regular. So instead of going to the left, where we usually start, we'll go to the right. And all the big turns, when we change direction, will be on the right instead of the left. So let's Heian Shodan mirror image. Right side of my count. Ich, ni, san, shigo. Ich, ni, san, shi. Hai. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Ich, ni, san. Hi. With the key out there. Ich, ni, san, shi. Yeah. So we'll do it one more time. No count, your own count, or follow my pace. Mirror image, going to the right. Two kya, sorry, I forgot the second kya. Heian Shodan mirror image. Hajime. Hai. Hai. All right. So that's the next one. Will be doing the kata in place, no stepping. We'll just switch in place without leaving. And we'll be swapping feet by jumping in place. So I'll show the first few moves facing you, and then I'll turn my back. So the first move, down the block from here, we just jump and switch in place immediately. So 90 degrees. And then the next lunge punch is right here. We just go from left foot forward, right foot forward. Same thing, 180, down the block. Now this is the only move we could do without the jump, obviously. And then the lunge punch. Now we'll go 90 degrees facing forward, just jump in place. So the whole thing is imagine a circle. And the next one from here. And then the 270 here. And so on. So we'll do it by the count first. That's Heian Shodan, switching in place, no movement. Edge. Knee. I'll just go a little further out so you see my feet. Sun. Shigo. Edge. Knee. Sun shi. Right. Edge. Knee. Sun. Shi. Edge. Knee. Sun. Shi. Right. Edge. Knee. Sun. Shi. Kata. So we'll do this one more time. So if we were doing the regular rack, we'll be going down here above. And with this form, we're just jumping, right? So instead of going forward, we're just switching place. Instead of coming back and turning 180, we're turning in place. And so
So basically trying to do it in place.
In place, right? So if I have a box here, like, so the whole kata will be done like in this. So grasp it here.
Don't do that, Andy. I don't want you to slip and fall.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the idea.
All right.
One small circle here. Let's Heian Shodan, switching in place. Edge. Knee. Sun. Shigo. Edge. Knee. Sun. Shi. Hey. Edge. Knee. Sun. Shi. Edge. Knee. Sun. Shi. Hey. Edge. Knee. Sun. Shi. Yeah.
All right, right on time.
Okay. I've got a few more, Sensei. I was
That's
going to
okay.
do the last move to the first move, but we can work on another class.
Yeah, save those for another time. Let me give it, so everybody, a little word to the wise. If you're ever going to be a sensei, always have extra just in case you run fast. And if you run out of time, then you've also got something for the next time you teach.
Yeah.
All right, good job, Andy. Thank you so much. All right, Andy Lim, your turn.
All right, Nijushiho. I'm going to start the first part mirror image so we can kind of go over that startup sequence. Before we get started, anybody need to get a quick drink after Andy Lesage's great workout there? Are we okay? All right. Just the camera. So, Nijushiho. All right. Nijushiho. First count will be up and to your left, and draw back into back stance. The front hand should be parallel to the ground. I think it's just about chest height. Draw hand is at your hip. Shuffling in, reverse hunch, knee. And then the next move is underneath and another shuffle into an L stance. Song. And then from here, when we turn around, it's dropping all the way back, and then punch, double punch. It'll be your right hand on top. Okay, so from here, chi. And then from there, it's bringing up, knees up, covering like you're covering for punch of the face, crossing, and then stepping out into front stance, pulling apart. So, maybe I should just do the whole thing facing this way first. So here, out. And then we'll be doing a agiuke to your left, followed by an elbow. And then tate shuto kibadachi. And we're going to do a yokokome. At the same time, the kick goes out, the pull should end when you finish the kick. So it's.
Tell you what, Andy, could you go back to the beginning and go up to maybe the reverse elbow?
Okay.
Until folks have that.
All right, sounds good. Okay, reaching up to your left, back stance. Each second one, reverse punch, shuffling in. Knee. Third one, another shuffle into an L stance, but the hand that's on top of your arm comes underneath. Song to an L stance. And then dropping, making a big motion so that when you come back, it's expanding your chest and then double punch. So from here, big one, double punch. It should be your right over left. And then.
So Peter,
lifting.
you should be facing the other direction. It's a big turn. So from the elbow with your left arm forward, now big arms around, turn the other way. Turn around the other way, Peter. Turn to your back. No.
Yeah, you should be facing away from the camera.
Peter, you astound me how many ways you can do it wrong. You're very convincing. So, tell you what, Andy, can you do it away from him and show him the turn? So the whole thing away from him. Okay.
Probably mirror image, right?
No, just regular.
Regular. Okay.
So he's gonna pull one. No, so he's got his elbow forward, left elbow forward. Now he's gonna drop both arms and turn all the way around, face the back of the room. There you go. Pull it in. Pull it all the way into your hips. Your hands to your hips. Now double punch right on top of left.
Left. This should be Sansendati, right?
Yes. Okay.
So your right foot should be turned in just a little bit, and you're kind of rotating you should feel outward pressure.
Okay, let's do that up to there again, okay?
Okay. Nijushiho. Ich. Knee, reverse punch. Thumb. L stance. And then turning. Chi. Go. Up and out. Everybody get that? Can we go on, or should we try that again?
One more time.
Okay. All right, beginning part again. Yours. Nijushiho. It's back stance. Knee. Reverse punch, shifting in. Shifting in again, L stance, elbow up. Chi, dropping. Sansen Dachi, hands in your hips. Go. Lifting up. Covering your face, stepping out, right foot forward. And your
forearms out.
Arm should, arms out. All right, going on from here, Agiyuki to your left, followed by elbow, Jodan, twisting your hips around, be able to make that target. And then it's after here, leading with your elbow for Tate Shuto. So when, from here, when you go to do the side kick, the side thrust kick should end the same time you pull your hand into your hip. And then when you pull back, not dropping here, but back to center and then down. Then we'll repeat the other side. So let's go back to the move where you have right leg forward, both arms up, and you're going to do the Agiyuki to your left, elbow, and then Tate Shuto to your right, side thrust kick, reverse punch. This is not a hook punch, but a full reverse punch. And then Tate Shuto to your left, side thrust kick again, reverse punch. Can you repeat that again from?
Yeah, all the way to the reverse punch. Yep.
Let's start from the beginning and go all the way to the reverse punch. Okay. Yori. Nijushiho. Ich. Knee. Thumb. Elbow. Feet. Go. Rope. Ich. Tate Shuto. Touch. Ooh. Reverse punch. So from here.
All right, Pete, one more. Tate Shuto and side thrust, pull punch. Okay, good.
Hook punch should be right. So from the hook punch, you're going to drop the hand and do a block to the outside, but the front leg, excuse me, should come from Kibidachi to shorten up. Then from here, we're stepping forward, left leg, and Shodan, palm strike here. Okay, so.
Peter should be facing the left corner of your room, not your, I'm sorry, your right corner of your room. There you go. Yep.
So block, stepping forward.
Left.
Shoot it.
Right leg forward. Yep.
Right leg forward. And then we're doing what?
Hold on. So
okay.
Yeah, so you should have, Peter, let's all go to the reverse punch in the Kibadachi. Left leg to your left side. Good. Now flip the hand over. And Andy Lashage should be facing the door wall with your hook punch. No. Facing the door wall with your hook punch. Yeah, turn your Kibadachi and punch with your right hand, Andy Lashage. All right, Peter. Andy's trying to catch you with his interesting ways to do it. So Andy, face your fireplace. There you go. Look to your door wall side. No, that's not the door wall. Yeah, that one. And punch with your right hand in the Kibadachi. Now flip the hand over, everyone. And step through right leg forward, left hand high, right hand
All right.
low. There you go. Let's do that one more time.
From the reverse punch. All right.
From the reverse punch. Facing the back
Right
of your
hand.
room.
Yep, right hand, reverse punch to the left. Flipping your hand over, your right hand over, stepping through with your right leg, Shodan palm strike. You should have the right leg forward, left hand high, right hand low.
45 degrees, Andy Lesage. 45 degrees toward the back of the room. No, the other 45. Toward the back of the room. No, that's aiming your upper body to the back of the room. There you go. Yes. So right hand low, left hand high. Good. One more time.
Okay. Yep. From the Kibidachi, reverse punch, right hand, striking the left direction. Flipping your right hand over, shortening your stance, stepping through with your right leg, 45 degrees towards back, and then left hand strike, palm strike, Shodan. So left hand should be high, right hand should be low, right leg should be forward. We all there?
All right, good. Yes, we're all there.
All right. Next is Moate, striking inside Shuto. Shodan, back hand is behind your hip and down. Next, your right leg will be coming up. I should be doing this part backwards, shouldn't I?
No, that's okay. That's all right.
Okay. Okay. Right leg should be coming up. Left hand comes up at the same time, striking. Kia here, right? Striking.
Yep.
And then the left hand comes underneath and the right hand over as you step back into, this is a front stance, but it's front stance 45 degrees facing your left. It almost feels like Sochindachi to me.
So Pete, you should still have your left leg forward to the 45. Peter, left leg forward to the 45. I'm sorry, right leg.
Your right leg.
My mistake. My mistake. Right leg. Yeah.
Right
Good.
leg forward should
Yeah.
be 45.
Yeah.
Left hand should be underneath your right arm. Next, pulling back, double punch and sinking down slightly. Left hand on top, right hand on bottom. Next maneuver is back stance, but we're shifting so that the back hand is vertical, not this way for the back stance. And that should be 45 degrees back. So you were here, 45 degree front stance. Now you're going to rotate 45 degrees back stance facing the back of the room. Everybody there?
Yep. Keep it up, or back stance.
Stance. And then stepping forward, elbow strike, Kibidachi. And the elbow strike is Jodan. And this is, again, in the 45 degrees towards the back of the room. We're going to shuffle in cover and then shuffle back, Kihon Brai. So, everybody there?
Yep. Keep going.
Now we're repeating the same maneuver for the back stance. Shotoki vertical. Knee. And then almost like in Basai Dai, the elbow strike and down block, just one. Stepping forward into Kibidachi. All right, now we're going to step 45 degrees to the right back side of your room. Same maneuver with the back stance and underneath, palm vertical, facing 45 degrees back towards your right. We're going to repeat the sequence that we did on the other side. Stepping in, Kibadachi, elbow strike, Shodan, oh, Jodan, sorry. Then we're going to, and this is the Kibadachi. We're going to shuffle in, cover, and Giramrai. From here, this is going to end up in Sanshin Dachi facing the front, kind of like the first maneuver, dropping, making big motion, hands on your hips, double punch, right hand over left. And then collapsing, we're going to move forward in Sanshin Dachi, round, pushing forward, switching left hand over right. Yummy.
All right, let's see one time, Andy, with you facing away from them, having them kind of follow you as if they're behind you.
Okay. Step up a little bit.
So hold on. So everybody, I would suggest you move yourself closer to the camera because it moves further to the back of the room than it does to the front of the room. So Andy, maybe a couple more steps forward. Andy Lim, a few more steps forward. No, not toward the camera. Yeah, there you go.
Gotcha.
All right, so everybody move closer to your camera because it moves more to the back of the room. Okay.
All right. Nijushiho.
It's neat. Some. She, big turn, double punch. Go, pull it in, and double forearm. Now keep your right leg forward there, Peter. There you go. To the side, Agyuki, elbow, ichi. Some. Tate shuto. To the right. Kibadachi, Andy Lashage. No, Kibadachi, square facing your camera, or I'm sorry, facing your fireplace. Not 45. Not 45. There you go. Yep. The other way. Right. Go to the right. There you go. Now kick, punch, ichi. Itch. Other way. Neat thump. Flip it over. High, low, itch. Step through. Itch. Strike the neck. Knee, grab the shoulder and flip them around and double punch. Okay, itch. Back corner of the room. Nope, wrong corner, Peter. Itch, elbow, cover punch, and down block. Itch. Elbow, down block, itch, knee. No, Peter, it's an elbow into the hand like in Heian Shodan. Stepping to 45 degrees. Tate shuto, itch. Knee, elbow, cover punch, down block. Itch, double punch. Yummy. All right, we got lots to do on that one. Maybe we can bring that in on Tuesday. All right, Andy, thank you for helping us out tonight. What I would suggest is for those of you who struggled a little bit today, go back and look at one of the classes where we did this kata as a primary kata, where I ran the ran it through everybody and had everybody kind of going with me. So we spent a whole hour, I think, on Nijushiho kata. So take another look and try and maybe break it down into the little pieces, kind of like, wow, I had Andy doing it. We kind of ran out of time at the end, so we didn't get to take the last bit and run it a few times. So, all right.
Good class. I reviewed that one.
Well, you know, some of the things about when you teach, you have to go do some research and get, you know, it adds to your knowledge base. So, you know, like if I were to go ask you to teach Basai Dai next week, okay, you'd go and do Basai Dai 100 times or whatever, make sure you got it. And then you'd also go YouTube or whatever, maybe look for some applications, or, you know, maybe go back to some of our previous deep dives into Basai Dai and see if you can come up with some ways to, you know, present the material. So I think teaching is a good way to get a little bit more knowledge about what you got to do. All right, folks, thanks for coming tonight. Appreciate it. And there is no class Saturday, but we will meet again on Tuesday. And Andy, feel better? Andy Lashage?
Thanks, Sensei.
Feel better? And Mary, enjoy your weekend with your friends.
Yes,
and
family.
We'll see you guys on Tuesday.